Hey guys, it's Lida from Sypnotix. I'm here today with the TCL 10L. I'm super excited. I just got this in the mail from Amazon today. Let's unbox it and take a look. So after doing so many of these unboxings, I have realized that I need a handy dandy cutter to help me with the plastic. So let's open this up. Bam. All right. So we have our SIM card remover. Nothing new with this. We've got a box right here. Let's take a look and open this up. Oh, so it looks like TCL gave us a case. It's a nice, soft, jelly kind of feel to it. On the back it says display greatness, very dramatic. We've also got our paperwork here, quick start guide, safety precautions, nothing new there. And then this is the actual phone itself. So, very nice. Let's slide this off. Ooh, the phone feels really good, first impression wise. There is a little bit of a reflection on the back. It's got some color. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got some nice different hues to it. I'm seeing a little bit of green and blue. You're not seeing as much of the color difference in it as I've seen on the OnePlus 8 in the Interstellar Glow color that I do have. I think because this is the Mariana Blue color, it's darker and the colors are much more, I guess, not as noticeable, which is nice because it doesn't seem like, well, I guess you will get some fingerprints on it, but maybe not as much as I've seen on the OnePlus 8. So moving along here, how does it feel? It feels great in the hand. We've got the volume rocker on this side and the power button right here. Pretty slim screen. We've got the rounded edges. On the bottom, we have our USB-C plug and the speakers. And then on the left-hand side, we have our SIM tray. And then this is also the smart key, which TCL basically says lets you customize different things. I'll be playing around with that later. That'll be interesting. On the back, we do have the TCL logo. The 10L has a fingerprint scanner and also facial recognition too, which again, I'll test out later. And then here we have the quad camera. So it is supposed to have a 48 megapixel wide, an ultra wide, a macro, dual flash, and then we've also got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack over here. Looks pretty good. Oh, and a little hole punch camera on the front right here, so you guys can see. Let's power this up and take a look. Within the rest of the box, we've also got the charging cable. Ooh, this looks like an itty bitty charging cable. In the box, we've also got the charging brick right here. Overall, really clean packaging, nice. Let's go back to the phone now. So this version of the 10L has 64 gigabytes of memory. It's also got 6 gigabytes of RAM and runs a Snapdragon 665. There's not an AMOLED screen on here. I do feel like the viewing angles on certain areas of the device could be a little bit more difficult to see. But honestly, for the $250 price point, really nothing you can complain about. It's got a flat screen, not curved. Bezels are pretty slim. It's got a slight chin on the bottom, but nothing too crazy. The hole punch camera on the top left doesn't seem like it's too annoying to deal with. I'm perfectly fine with it here. On first impression, there's actually pretty minimal bloatware in here. TCL doesn't have too much Display-wise, they do have this app called the Next Vision. It's supposed to be a software that helps with visual enhancement. So TCL is saying that it can automatically adjust contrast, sharpness, and saturation to make the screen image clearer. This is basically supposed to help with the display of your device. I'm pretty excited to learn more about this and check this out as I review the phone a little bit more. Out of the box, again, very minimal bloatware. The app drawer, they have just kind of divided up by this thing like communication, media, utilities, but overall it's still very stock feeling in many ways. There's also this thing called the Smart Key, which you can customize it to make it yours. But essentially, you can go into the Smart Key app right here, and then you can enable single press, double tap, or double press, excuse me, or long press. And there's so many different settings that you can change it to. I have it set right now to look at the camera. So if I were to click once, it opens up the camera. If I were to click twice, it actually takes a picture, so that's pretty cool. And then I have it also set where if I long press, it launches Google Assistant. What's the weather like today? And then it shows you. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I have also played around with the fingerprint scanner and the facial recognition just now, and I'm actually pretty impressed. The facial recognition is within seconds. I'll do that again just to show you guys. Very fast. And then also same thing with the fingerprint scanner too. So I'm gonna use my index finger right here on the scanner, and really, really quick. Oops, see, I accidentally enabled the camera there. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. So speaking of the camera earlier, when you open up the camera mode, there's a few settings. It seems pretty easy to understand. You've got auto, video, portrait, super macro, and pro mode. Ooh, I just shook the camera. Guys, it's really hard to film as one person. Within the settings, you can actually have your photos be up to 48 megapixels. They call this high pixel. And then for video quality, you can actually film up to 4K at 30 frames per second. So I'm actually going to be doing a lot more video and camera testing with this device, so be sure to subscribe and let me know if there's anything that you want to see camera-wise or video-wise in the comments below so that I can include that in my full review of this device. Overall though, I'm pretty impressed with the Tcl. Tcl is guaranteeing that you'll be able to receive Android 11 update, and you'll also get 2 years of security updates too, which again is pretty impressive, especially for a $250 phone. It's pretty snappy. I like how there's not too much bloatware. It's very clean, and overall it seems very smooth on first impression. But I will be sure to definitely test this out some more. Subscribe, like this, let me know what you want to see in the full review of the Tcl 10L. And once again, I'm Lida from Sypnotix, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! And that's it. Be sure to subscribe here, hit the bell button so you don't miss any of our videos, and check out our other videos right here. Until next time,